Good day, everyone listening to me this very evening from here, Nigeria. This is your friend, one of the many voices talking about TBC around the globe. We are always trying to get things clear out to people, and especially with what we are doing, we always need to know that we have reason doing exactly what we are doing. So I want to specifically and especially dedicate this very um, broadcast or video, whatever you may call it. I want to dedicate especially to Chris Kringle, the founder, the creator of TBC. I must say that because when I look back through the months, beginning from January 2020 down to this last month of the year, today being 24th day of the month of December 2020, barely 6 or 7 days to wrap it up by God's grace. So in all, we must have to say that it's been a tough journey all through because of the happenings around the world due to pandemic and everything that has to do with it. So the whole system was indeed disrupted. But despite all this, those of us who have been active in TBC community has been seeing wonderful upgrade. We have been seeing wonderful progress all through. Despite the challenges that we've been through, TBC is not in any way dropping down. TBC continue to, you know, continue to progress, continue to take firm stand, continue to see more reasons why doing this or why looking at this very option has always been the best. You see, if you are new in this community or if you have left and maybe it's been a while that you try to log into your KCBO, when you log in, this is what you are going to be exposed to. This is no longer a situation whereby you go about, cracking your brain. How do I explain TBC to people? What and what do I need to tell them about different programs they're in? You don't have to worry on that again, okay? Because this charming lady here, smiling at me, always stand by. She's always stand by because they have given us an interactive video whereby all you need to do is once you come here, it's just as that simple. Just come. Yes, select the category you'd like to learn more about. You see, the category you like to learn more about, and when you are done to move on, click the continue button. So all this, you want to know about timer, how can you get paid, reward, grains of gold, TBC wallet. Is TBC legal? That's a very big question that many people like to ask. We talk about merchants, the goodwill, help desk. So once you tap on any one of these, the video or the interactive video itself start playing because this has really taken off the stresses of trying to explain things or go into detail. All you just need to do is just listen carefully. I mean, just briefly touch on one of them. That is about help desk because many people are trying, how can we actually get to help desk? I have questions, I need some things to clear. Or you just let me click here, help desk, and then see what happens. You listen to you, lady?
Hello, are you here to learn about our help desk, or do you actually need some help right now?
Okay, giving you option. I want to learn more about the help desk. I need help right now. Let's take it from the stand that you want to learn more because that's why we clicked here.
A great deal of our resources are dedicated to help you. We want all of our TBC members to be happy. We recognize that issues come up all the time because everything in this world is changing, and so are we. Growth comes with some pain, and software development is not painless. Unexpected things do come up all the time. Sometimes bugs in the system are our fault, and most of the time bugs are related to the ever-changing world of computer systems going through updates that break things. Many times, it is user error or users that didn't understand the system that they were using on our website. Without help desk, we would all be lost, dazed, and confused. I'm glad to hear you don't have a problem today. Let me give you some insights on what we have to offer. Obviously, you can click on the help desk item in the menu to set up a support ticket. Most tickets are resolved within hours, or at least a response happens. Some tickets require research and investigation and may take as long as 24 hours to get an answer, or getting past the weekend if a particular member of the admin staff is needed. But most tickets are resolved very quickly because the support team has access to the database of our website, but it is not laid out on their screen the same way you see your information laid out on your screen. This is why documentation beats conversation. Take some screenshots of the areas of the concern and include them to the support ticket as attachments. Add as many of these attachments as you would like. Coming up with the best subject line can also speed up the time it will take to resolve your issue. So, carefully word the subject line. The body of your support ticket should be a clear description of what your expectations were compared to what you perceive to be the problem you need help to resolve. Carefully word the body of your support ticket message too, to save time of going back and forth discussing it. Language may be a part of the problem. We have many member helpers that can communicate in multiple languages. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader and ask them to help you to get into contact with a member helper that speaks your language. The member helpers can use Zoom to screen share with you and may be able to resolve your problem immediately. At least they can stand by and assist you in setting up a good support ticket. 24/7 live chat is also available. If you have a hard time locating the live chat, you will certainly see a live chat icon on the login page before you log in. This is immediate and highly interactive assistance, but they don't have all the same tools available to them that the support team has, and they will most likely assist you in either setting up a support ticket or connecting you to a member helper. Where would you like to go from here? Shall we continue with our standard tour?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you are ready to talk. You are ready to give the direction and do more. Thank you for that so far. And that's just it. So, folks, you just see that what I just showed you is the kind of just demonstration of what you stand to get from all these buttons. All these buttons are live but clickable. Okay? Uh-huh. She is always ready. See her finger, always ready to give you the needed guide. So, well done, lady. So, part of the reason why I just have to show this to just to bring to your notice the progress happening in the community. And when I talk about that, we should be grateful to the creator of TBC, the admin of TBC. I have to say that because there are so many things that people don't actually know. I must believe that 80, if not 90% of people who know about crypto today are doing it because of TBC. TBC is bringing to open that which so many people have been hiding. Bitcoin itself didn't start it this way because Bitcoin, as we see it today, many people are just carried away with the much noise all about Bitcoin. Hey, Bitcoin is $10,000. Bitcoin is $23,000. Bitcoin, and many people have actually gone into trading, not knowing that they have to really take time to learn what it means to trade. Some will tell you there are other cryptocurrencies that can, but one thing they don't know is that all other currencies are trading not against fiat, but against Bitcoin. And there are ways underneath. There are ways that actually, manipulate the price, how the whole thing works. And if you're a newbie and you just say, hey, this currency is doing well, let me just buy because others are buying. Folks, it doesn't go that way. But here in TBC, everything is laid bare. Admin is making it quite very clear that all you need to do is to support the system, build along, then get others involved, do everything necessary to get TBC community going because we are coming out big, as you already seen it. There is no hard and fast rule in TBC. But what you see today is that people are confused because of too many things having to do with how they're just hearing that there is what is called internet money or web money, but they don't know how. And sometimes people are just so, profit or greed inclined. Greed, highly, let me put greed inclined because if you say profit inclined, it may look somehow. understandable. But when you talk about greed is a situation where, okay, look at this. Trading is not just an easy something. You have to know some basic thing principle that you have to work on your greed itself. You have to work on your emotion before even going into trading. But many people just say, hey, because somebody traded and made some money, I have to go in and start making money just because Mr. A did. But actually, sometimes I get my finger burnt because I'm not willing to learn. I wasn't willing to follow up and do the right thing. But here, we are always getting people to understand that TBC is making things very, very easy. Like, for instance, now, you come about this very area, you're going to see the crypto potato, you will see all the direction, everything that you get to know about trading and doing every other things. Okay, but here some people just want to allow themselves to be fooled here and there. Some people are allowing themselves to easily get confused because many people come and tell them, hey, this currency is doing well, we are doing ICO, we are doing this, we are doing that, and foolishly and ignorantly, lazily, they will just put in their money believing to make tons of money, not knowing that they are in effect enriching those people who are coming out with those programs just to make sure that they rip people off. You've seen other programs that were shouting as if after them is God. Where are they today? But you cannot compare any one of them with TBC. Many people today, they are not patient enough to see what is happening in the community. But we are telling them that with TBC, you have it and have it in a way that makes things look differently. And with TBC, when we talk about abundance, that is what it means in TBC. Yeah, very soon, those who are not taking position, those who are not grabbing this very opportunity, by the time it becomes a little bit harder, you will see what is happening. But meanwhile, for the fact that we are doing what we are doing today, so many seem not to understand because they think that they can easily get it. But may I tell you that time is now for you to grab your cake in TBC. Another thing that people feel in this area due to their greedy nature is just like I Google something like this. Just look at it. Look at this. This is a typical motor park in Lagos State. What I see, you see, when you get to a motor park, you're going to see varieties of vehicle. You see buses, you see cars, you see many. The question is, for the fact that you are traveling, for the fact that you are traveling, must you board all the vehicles on the motor park? For the fact that you are traveling, must you board all the vehicles in the motor park? Certainly none. The answer is no. All you got to do is you board one vehicle with other passengers. If you are going to take a drop, you board one, whichever be the case. So for the fact that you are traveling or you're going to somewhere, you're going to ride on the road, does not mean that every vehicle has to contain you. Okay? But this is what so many people are doing. So many people are after this guys has come up. Hey, let's start it. Hey, this opportunity has said, just bring two people and then you bring this. But what they usually capture people's interest on their greedy nature is this. They'll just tell you that all you need to join is just bring about 5,000 or bring 2,000. Okay, bring 10,000. Get the other two person that will bring 10,000. So you get to stage one. After stage one, within just 2 months, you are in stage five. And if you work faster, less than 6 months, some people have made it in 3 months. By the time you get to stage 7, do you know how much you're going to get? You will get 7 million naira. You will get 100 million naira. You will go to Dubai. You will do this, you will do that. So what usually capture people's greedy nature or greedy mind is not the issue of bringing 10,000 naira or 20,000 as the case may be, but tell them, call money, that you're going to get 100 million at the end of 1 year or at the end of 4 or 5 months. And you see them, they start acting crazy. They start behaving like animal. If they talk to you about the opportunity, if you don't listen, you will now be termed lazy person. You don't know what is happening. But the same person who is busy running up and down, they'll never stay in one place. All because they're looking for money. But may I tell you that all those people who are looking, running around, they are lazy. That is to my own understanding. They are allowing their greedy nature to just take advantage of them unnecessarily. But here in TBC, I must tell you that you can get basically everything you are looking for in TBC. I must tell you, everything you are looking for in TBC. What are you saying? Look at all the reason they are doing all those things is but one thing. They want something that will give them, they will getting paid. But if you want to do an honest business, something that stand a chance to keep you in the right frame of mind always and doing things rightly, not lazily. Let's just ask this young lady because she can always tell us many things about this. So we talk about getting paid, we talk about reward. Now let's just talk about, first of all, okay, getting paid, get paid. So we want to hear from you. What do you have to tell people concerning getting
Allow me
paid?
to introduce you to the world's fastest way to retire called Bitcoin bounties. Let's watch a brief presentation about Bitcoin bounties.
Don't go falling
Are
for
you
scams
stuck
for
in a
Bitcoin.
low-paying job?
Listen to
Do
this.
you have a college degree and are finding that you are not much better off than those who don't have a degree? Perhaps you are self-employed and have found that you are still trading your time for money and are not getting ahead. You need a passive residual income. When you look into the future, are you saddened by the grim prospects for retirement? Do you think you will ever save enough to retire and be comfortable? You need a passive residual income. What is a passive residual income? It means do the work one time and get paid monthly forever. Even a small passive residual income like $500 a month can change your life for the better. How would you like to create a passive residual income that you could retire on in just 90 days? That's right, 90 days to make as much as you are making right now, and when the work is done, if you want, you can retire. Do you want to upgrade your lifestyle, have a better home, car, or vacations? You need a passive residual income. Money that will keep coming in month after month on a passive residual basis without having to keep on working for it. No, you don't have to be a salesperson to get a passive residual income. Also, I'm not about to share an MLM or network marketing opportunity in order to have a passive residual income. Some very smart people looked into the future, and do you know what they saw? Digital money. Everyone was using their smartphones to pay for everything. It is safe and secure. Even the governments all around the world stopped printing money on paper. That's what they saw looking into the future. Do you want to become wealthy? Just position yourself in front of a trend that is already happening and capitalize on it. Over 3 years ago, a new digital currency was created, and now millions of people and merchants are using it all over the world lawfully. The US SEC investigated this currency and could not challenge its private standing as a lawful currency. This currency is here to stay. Do you believe in the concept of try it before you buy it? We are looking for people like you to pass out gifts of this digital currency to as many people as you can this year, so they can try it out. No sales required. Pass out these gifts valued at thousands of dollars to everyone. Eventually, everyone will be using this digital currency anyway. No need to sell a gift because it is a gift, which issued by the creator of this digital currency directly to the people receiving these gifts. No, you do not have to buy these gifts first. It's digital, so just help people set up an account, and the admin of this currency will automatically place thousands of dollars of this gift onto their digital wallet. You will get paid immediately for every gift you pass out, and you also get paid every month that your people use this gift. Your earnings can be converted into any fiat currency around the world, such as pesos, dollars, euros, or whatever national currency you are currently using. So, you will be able to pay all your monthly bills with your passive residual earnings, which you made by sharing this wonderful gift. Do you want to earn enough to retire in 90 days? Are you ready for training? We have a highly supported training program, which will teach you the most effective way to pass out these gifts effectively. Just sit down with the person that introduced you to this job and have them help you calculate how many gifts you need to pass out to develop a passive residual income large enough to retire on in style. Many have been able to pass out 10 gifts a day, and the income adds up fast. Everyone will thank you for giving them such a valuable gift. Get started today!
Wasn't that wonderful? I'm sure you enjoyed that as much as I did. First of all, I want to tell you that you can get paid every day. This could be your very first day in our community, and guess what? If you work today, you can get paid today, even on your very first day in our community. Our Bitcoin bounty system is fully automated, and you can collect your earnings immediately, right after you earn them. As you pass out our amazing gift to everyone, they will get an account here and have access to this dashboard inside of the Kringle Cashback office. KCBO is a short way of saying this, and they will see the options to pay for a program. Every time they make a program payment, you get paid instantly, and you can collect the payment immediately. The best program is the Billionaire program because you will get paid 50% of the monthly program fees paid, regardless of whatever program they select. The Millionaire and Billionaire programs are a lifelong commitment within our private economy, and the members that join these two programs happily pay their program fees every month. This makes it possible to build up a retirement income quickly. Having a large enough passive residual income can take all the stress out of your financial life for the rest of your life. Sounds good, doesn't it? Sure does. It's called Bitcoin bounties because you'll get paid in Bitcoin. Do you have a Bitcoin wallet?
Do you have a Bitcoin wallet? So even before answering this very question, I want you to know that many people are falling into different scams, falling name that they want to make Bitcoin. Hey, Bitcoin is going to Bitcoin. But here is a convenient way, comfortable way to earn Bitcoin without stress, without sleepless night, without sleeping and waking up at the same time, half sleep, thinking, I place a trade and probably it's going to, I'm going to count loss or things of that nature. But here, it is something different. Let me just take a stand of somebody who is a new person. No.
No problem. You can set up a free Bitcoin wallet in about 30 seconds. Let's do that now. Watch this brief demo on how to do that. You see, all you need to do to set up a Bitcoin wallet is an active email account and a password. Bitcoin is built on something called a blockchain. So, open another tab and go to blockchain.com and set up a wallet. Click on the wallet in the menu. Click on the Create Your Wallet button. You will need to confirm the email address before you can log in. So, get that done and log in. Blockchain.com uses your email account to protect you from unauthorized access to your wallet. Once you've logged in, click on the request item in the menu to collect your Bitcoin address. This is the address you will send your pay to, so copy the address by clicking onto the copy icon that looks like the double sheet of paper and paste the address in the box below. I'll stand by while you get that done. Afterwards, click Continue.
Okay, assuming I've done that, continue.
Great! Now it's time to connect your Bitcoin wallet to your KCBO account. Right-click or control-click on Account in KCBO menu to open the area in a new tab or window. Then click on Bitcoin Bounty in that drop-down menu and select Register/Edit. Now paste your Bitcoin address in the field provided and submit it. For your security, that address can only be edited with the assistance of Help Desk. Our automated system will take care of the rest. Click Continue as soon as you have completed the simple copy-paste task.
We are on 8 actually.
As we receive confirmation that your referral's monthly program fees are paid, you instantly get paid. These accumulate as Bitcoin bounties within the Bounty Details area. Just open Bounty Details and see what has accumulated. With a click of the mouse inside here, you can have all of your bounties collected sent to the Bitcoin address you provided to get paid. Usually, the Bitcoin bounties will arrive in the Bitcoin wallet you provided in less than 15 minutes from the time you click through to send them. This system is fully automated and it operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. Feel free to collect Bitcoin bounties daily. Work today, get paid today. How much do you need to pay all of your household bills? Just double that amount and that should be enough to retire on. Take that double amount and divide it by the amount you will be paid for by each Bitcoin bounty collected. That will tell you how many programs you will need to set up within your referrals to have a large enough passive residual income to be able to retire early, perhaps in as little as 90 days to build it up, so you have the option for early retirement. Now let's talk about the rotator funding. Building a new global economy is a very big task to complete. Funding is needed to successfully complete this task, but the creator of this coin is only one man. One man cannot run a full-blown global economy all by himself. So we have 111,111 positions on the rotator. The most productive members of our community will hold one of these 111,111 positions on the rotator. Ultimately, we expect each of these members on the rotator to receive about $500,000 a month in Bitcoin as rotator funding to run their corner of the TBC economy. That's about $6 million a year coming in from their share of the rotator funding. Where does that money come from? Once the creator has fully trained all of these 111,111 members on the rotator, 50% of the monthly program fees will go directly to their Bitcoin wallets. The other 50% is paid directly to the sponsor of each member through Bitcoin bounties. These rotator funds are to be used for the greater good of the whole TBC economy, and each of these members will be transparent and accountable on how the funds get used. So, once one of these members are fully trained, the creator of TBC will step aside from collecting any additional funds by turning over the future treasury of TBC funds to these members of the rotator. TBC has become known as the currency of the people, by the people, and for the people because the TBC community takes a democratic approach to how our entire operation runs. Everyone is invited to participate in the decisions we shall make as a collective body, and no voice is too small to be heard. Thousands of committees will be set up covering every possible corner of the new global economy TBC will develop, and democratic discussions will be placed within each of these committees. It will certainly be a sight to behold once this economy matures through the power of the people working toward making the world a better place for humanity. We don't want to ever become the only currency of the world, but we are excited to pursue mass adoption worldwide. So this particular body of members will run the TBC global economy and will certainly have enough Bitcoin to cover any needs that the TBC currency can't cover. Bitcoin is like a bridge between the current world financial system and our private TBC economy.
Good.
Would you like to be on this rotator and position yourself to collect up to $6 million of Bitcoin per year?
For sure. For sure. But before we go ahead, may I quickly just remind people that you may have other things you are doing, but when you talk about something of real substantial value, I am yet to see anything compared to what you will have in TBC or what you can have in TBC. Every serious TBC member, those who are working hard to keep the system going, they know that this is the best opportunity so far. This is where you get things without losing sleep. Like in my local dialect or language, say, that is when a woman gets married to two different men, she will select the best one. So if you have been running around, maybe jumping into one program or the other, doing all sort of maybe MLM or you name it, I don't see anything close to what you will have here because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. All you need to do is to be able to say yes. Now, just like the lady asked here, would you like to be on this rotator and position yourself to collect up to $6 million of Bitcoin per year? Like you heard her say, like Bitcoin is the bridge between us and the financial system of the world. So with Bitcoin, what is coming up is going to marvel the whole world. So why not position yourself? Now, let's talk more about this Bitcoin of a thing. We are here to listen to you. Yes.
Good for you. Let me give you a couple of tips. Be very consistent in paying the billionaire program fee monthly and compete with the others wanting to be on this rotator by bringing in more merchants than any of the rest of them. The more merchants you'll bring in, the higher your rank will be on this rotator. The best 111,111 members bringing in merchants will hold these rotator positions long term. We have made it so easy to bring in new merchants into our membership, so this is just a matter of hard work as you compete with the best of us. Shall we continue with the standard tour?
You just see everything. You just had her say it. So
Well, this concludes our standard tour if you came here for that. How would you rate your experience with me today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, making you my new best friend.
I want to be her new best friend, but we've just taken few of the instances. Okay? Supposing I just put something like 8.
Thank you for rating. Bye for now.
By 2. So, folks, we have it and we have it completely. And all we are saying is that with opportunity like such as what we're having in TBC community, it is not to be seen elsewhere. Don't let greed, don't let people who are ranting here and there to confuse you. If you're in TBC and you still find it difficult, contact me. Okay? And if you're a new person who don't know yet about TBC, contact me. You're going to learn so much that you will realize that every other thing that you've been busy running after, you're just there wasting your time. Okay? Let us appreciate the creator of TBC because the admin is great. I must say it and I continue to repeat it. So for those of you who want to be in that billionaire program, the rotator, look at the way it is stated here. The Millionaire and Billionaire program, my lifetime steward, has a monthly cost. Only the serious should commit. Only the serious members should commit. Excuse me. And then look at this. Look at this very opportunity that you have. Say expire January 31st, 2021, or when admin fee wallets balance reaches 500 million TBC, whichever comes first. So people have greater opportunity to have a good stand here in TBC now. Maybe I'll cover this in detail in my next video. But for now, I want you to realize that opportunities such as what you have in TBC is not found anywhere else. What is worrying people is outright greediness and laziness. Put those two things aside and then look into TBC and see that you are fully covered. So for now, let us take it as far as that way. I have to stop by now and then tell you not to allow this great opportunity in TBC to pass you by. Thank you so much, and we always appreciate it. Chris Kringler, founder of TBC. Bye for now.